What's going on, everybody? It's Rock from Flip the Thrift. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and stay tuned for the haul video. You won't want to miss it. It's absolutely spectacular. I did see Gumby. I wasn't really impressed with Gumby, but then I turned it over and I seen Pokey was in there too. So if these are the older versions of them, Gumby doesn't sell for a lot, but if I just put both the Gumbies in there with Pokey, I think that I could probably get at least maybe like $25. And then there was a Jar. I think his name is Jar Jar. I think that's from... There's so many Star Wars. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so I'm really not sure. And I don't really know who that is. I know that's another Star Wars character. I think this is from the newer ones. Like, when I say new, I mean like early 2000s, something like that. But I don't know what year. See, there's a foot right there with a... There's a foot. And he has... Of course, it's Lucasfilms. All right, reserved. What's the year? Oh, okay, so these are old. These are made by Applause, and these are I think it says 1999. So these are definitely still vintage. These two pieces right here are probably worth a decent amount. When I see stuff like this, it has to be worth it. I don't know why Gumby has shoes on. Why does Gumby have shoes on? Is Gumby supposed to have shoes on? I don't think Gumby... Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he needs them. I don't know. You know, maybe it's dirty out there. Alright, so normally I don't buy loose games or CDs or DVDs or anything, but it was $5 for the folder. And as I was kind of scrolling through it, I was looking at them and I was like, you know what? There's some really good stuff in here. Like and a lot of them are Blu-ray. So that's kind of what caught my eye was the Blu-ray. Blu-rays are a lot harder to scratch. PS3 games run on Blu-ray. I think the newer Xbox and PlayStations are Blu-ray also because they're just, the way that they're made, they're real smooth and they're really hard to scratch. Like, they're not like the old games where you just, you know, just brush your fingertip across the game and it scratches. They're so easy to damage. So, they're really hard to take care of. So we have Batman in there. I think we got some smoke smell maybe. No. We have Batman Begins. There's American Sniper. Then there's The Dark Knight. I didn't look at them, so I don't know what the condition is of them. And then we have the Bourne Identity, the Bourne Ultimatum, the Bourne Supremacy. I don't know if they made another one. There's Braveheart in there. I guess that's two versions. I think those are DVDs. So we'll take a look at one, and that should determine what the rest of them probably look like. See, they're in really good shape. That was a good reason to pick this folder up. They're going to be really hard to sell if they're loose and they're scratched. So if they're loose and they're in perfect condition, then it should be really easy to sell them. So I'm going to try. Maybe I'll lock them up. There's Cosmos. That's a whole set. I don't know what these sets are worth, and that's the reason why I took the gamble of $5. There's Insurgent. I don't know. There's Divergent. There's Death Race. There's Allegiance. See, I don't know. I think that these are like sets. Then there's The Hobbit. Faster, The Guardian. There's Ghost Protocol. So there's just a bunch in here. We have Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, The Lost World. So if these are in good shape, and like I said, you know, they're all Blu-rays. So the Blu-ray discs are just, they're almost always in perfect condition. Then we have Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, Tom Cruise. We have Liar Liar, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Then there's another Lord of the Rings. There's another Lord of the Rings. So there's sets in here, guys, and that's one of the reasons why I grabbed these. There's The Mule, Night at the Museum. There's Paranormal Activity 1 and 2. Replicas. So, I mean, we're looking at least $10 when I put sets together. So, if I take Paranormal Activity 1 and 2 and just list them, just the discs, they're going to be lighter, too, when I go to ship them. And I have the slimline cases to throw them in so they don't get damaged. We have Star Wars 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. So there's the whole Star Wars set in Blu-ray. So that right there I know has to have some value. Then we have Tomb Raider. We have Transformers. There's 3 Transformers movies. I mean, there's just a lot of potential in here, guys. I mean, you know, there's Underworld. There's all the Underworld sets in there. So this person was just like... Then there's Mockingbird, Mockingjay. There's Wanted. What's that one? That one is Valerian? I don't know. Then there's some CSI in here. There's disc 1. What is this? The complete 3rd season. So is that what that is? Yeah. Alright, so that's just the whole 3rd season of CSI, which probably doesn't have a ton of value, especially if it's already on. So what do you think, guys? For $5, I do think that this was definitely worth picking up. I wish it would have been video games. That would have been awesome. There might have been some towards the back, and they might have pulled them out. So, you know, who knows? But let's get right into it. If you guys ever see Kate Spade, every time I see this one, this pink and this orange color block one, this one always sells for me for like $20 to $25 just for the case. So picking it up for $3 was a no-brainer. It looks like it's in good shape. I'm gonna hit that up with the blow dryer and heat that up so I can pull it right off, and then maybe hit some Goo Gone. It might. You gotta watch for this patent leather stuff because my fingernails. Yeah, see, I will. Oh, it's coming off. You got to peel real slow, guys, when you peel these stickers off. If they're tight like that, you got to peel them slow. Because what's going to happen is it's going to leave more residue behind. There's still a little bit of residue being left behind, but I can remove that with Goo Gone. So, still not too bad. Come on, baby. Ah, one little piece left behind. We'll get it. We shall see, said the blind man. Okay. This is a personal cop. This is actually made by Raw Blue. This shirt might actually have some value to it. It looks a little small. I might be able to squeeze into it. I don't know. It's pretty dope. It's got some cool designs on it. So, this is a personal cop. This is going home. Unfortunately, when you're a reseller, you do keep some of your inventory, some of your stuff. I mean, but I'm getting it at a really cheap price. So, this sweater would have been $25 somewhere, maybe Kmart or something. I don't know. But this is just a Puma. This is a regular fit, brand new with the tags, and it was only $7. So, I mean, instead of paying $25, I only paid $7 for this. So, this is actually going to be a personal cop. This is going to be for me. My one son would probably wear something like this, but it's too small for him. He is an extra large. So, mine. And we got, had to look these up. I want to make sure not all leather pants are created equal. These are made by Bebe, or Bebe. BB or Bebe, I don't know how it's pronounced, but they tend to sell for about $40. Anywhere between 30 and 40. I'm running them over too. They have ankle zip on them. They are $7. So I'm not paying $7 for something unless it's going to be worth my time. These are in good condition. These are they're sort of like a butter soft leather. They're not really soft, but they're definitely do have a little bit of softness to them. And they have the ankle zip at the bottom. They have the ankle zip. So pretty cool. I guess you could unzip them a little bit, but they seem to be like they're just kind of like straight leg. Maybe like a skinny fit. Skinny fit or a straight leg. I'm thinking like maybe straight leg. Probably high waist. So not bad on that. $7 into that. These were, most of this stuff was on a cart. Like, make sure you guys are watching for when they bring things out. I had to buy a bag too because this was Goodwill and they went bagless. So the bag was only $1.50. I was like, you know, I'm just going to buy a bag. I need to remember to bring a bag into that specific Goodwill because not all of them are bagless yet. This is actually an XXLT. Alright, so if you guys ever see this brand, it's called Territory Ahead. It's actually a really good brand, but once again, we're going to use that slogan. Not all Territory Aheads are created equal. You can't pick all of them up, but when you see patterns like this Southwestern pattern like that, then you want to pick them up because then you're going to get $30 to $40 a piece for this. This probably like $35, maybe even more. It might even be worth more than that. I'm gonna do a little bit of research and see. It's got a really cool design. It has cool colors in it. It has turquoise. Like, this is definitely going to be like a Native American Aztec type of design. That's really cool. So we should do well on that. And then there was one, but not one. Yeah, not one, but two. There's another one, probably the same size, the same person that owned that one. This one's a little bit on the lighter side. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna grab it because it's not as bright and colorful, but it still has that design in it. It's a little more plain. I probably won't get as much for this one. Probably only like maybe 25 or 30 for this one, but I'm gonna get more for the other one. So when I buy items, a lot of times I look at them as they're gonna sell, I'm gonna make profit, but some items I'm gonna make more profit on. Now, for everything that I spent at this Goodwill, I think I spent like $70 at that Goodwill. But with what I found, I think that just with this one item, that I'm gonna make that back. So it does have a leak in it. It is a down, but I think it's a 550 North Face. Yeah, it's a 550. It's got a hood on it, removable hood. It's belted. I didn't look up any of the belted ones. It's a women's medium. It's got the North Face. It's got it on the front. It's got the North Face on the back. So this is a cool puffer medium. It's like a mid-length, but it's belted. So really cool. I think these sell for like $150 new. Like, probably more than that if you were to buy it like in the, you know, at like Dick's or something like that, or you know, whatever. But so really well on that. It does have a small hole by the hood, so it is going to leak feathers out a little bit. I'm definitely going to disclose that. All right, so here's another. I'm not sure what alpaca is. The tag is actually falling off of this, but this is alpaca. I think the tag would be fine. I could probably hit that up with a little bit more thread, but it does say alpaca. It's 100% alpaca, baby alpaca. So this is 100% baby alpaca. It is a full zip. It zips right up in the front. Really cool, very nice. I believe that this is, I don't know if this is a woman's or a man's. I'm not even sure. No, it's probably big enough to fit me. It's almost like a large. So I don't know what the brand is. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see if I can find that tag. But alpaca tends to do very well. I think I have one listed now. I may have it listed too high. It's kind of sitting, but it is wintertime now. It's gonna be cold for the next 3 months, maybe 4. So all that stuff is definitely gonna sell. I'm not really worried about it. All right, so I looked this brand up. It's not a crazy good brand, but they were brand new. I'm kind of desperate for inventory. I was like, let me grab some stuff. These are called Miracle Body they're made by Miracle Suit. These are called the Skinny Mini. These are a size 4. They're a women's size 4, and they are skinny. I'm getting a glare. I don't know. Let me move the camera a little bit. Yeah, see? It's from that light that's above me. I should turn those other lights on and just use my photo lights, but anyway, whatever. That's fine. All right, so these are just plain blue skinny pants, skinny jeans, whatever. There was a couple selling, so I got the Goodwill bag for $1.50. I did see a couple sell, so it's not like they're not going to sell. They're definitely going to sell. I'll cross-list them over to Poshmark, and when they sell, you know, whatever. Jeans are doing really well right now. I think that this heater is too high. I think that I'm smelling hair burning up. Or it's going right through my clothing or something. I don't know. All right, so here's a couple brands that you guys are probably not familiar with. I just kind of, like I said, I was kind of desperate for inventory. Again, we have that Southwestern style, and it tends to do very well. This is a bigger jacket. It's this is vintage. The reason why I grabbed it is because it is new with tags. The name of the brand is called New Identity. It was $8. I'm thinking that I can probably get about $60 for this because of the design. That's the only reason why, because of that design. All right, telling you, I come down here and I just get itchy. All right, so here's another brand. I couldn't find it. I see. The tag is just really weird on this. Oh, see, there's another letter. It looks like an M. So it's M-E-I-R-I-O-M. Miriam Mill. I have no idea. But it's a large, and this is like a cape, like a poncho. So what you do is it zips up in the front, but there's buttons. There's a button right here. If you guys can see that button right there. it buttons over, and I think you can make like where you can put your arm through it. Yeah. So I guess you'd have to have maybe kind of a skinny arm. That's a woman, so I mean, not saying all women have skinny arms, but you know, whatever. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna give it a shot. This is 100% wool, and I think we're gonna do well with that. I'll throw it on the mannequin, and we'll see what it looks like, and you know, whatever. Give it a shot. Like I said, I was a little desperate. Got some Nutter Butters. Hungry on the way here. I ate 2 packs of them. They're little too. There's like nothing in them. I'm hungry, so if you're going on a diet, don't starve yourself. You gotta eat. You definitely have to eat. All right, so that's community aid. They always give you 2 receipts. Yeah, we spent $70 at the community aid, but there's a reason why, and I'm going to show you pretty soon. All right, I don't think I need to save any more bags. Another receipt in there. I think I'm feeling a receipt. No. All right, I think we got enough bags over there. I have no more room to put them. I have trash bags too, so I'm going to probably start throwing some of them away. All right, so I looked this brand up. The brand is called Frank Lyman. I don't think it's made in USA. It's made in Canada. Polyester elastane, so it's definitely a stretch. These have shoulder pads on them too. I don't know how crazy popular these shoulder pads are, but I did look them up, and this is all sequins. If you can see that. Have you ever see those little round plastic discs? They look like that. They're called sequins. Sometimes you'll see them, they'll have holes in them. These are actually like all kind of adhered to the fabric, glued or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so we'll see. I see these selling for a decent amount. It was only $6, so I was like, all right, $6. I'll go ahead and grab it. I'll put it on a mannequin. I'll probably have to tell them that there's shoulder pads in it. They'll probably have to remove them if they don't want the shoulder pads in. So we'll see what it sells for. I think I can get maybe like 30 or 40 for that. All right, so here was pretty much the big score here. So I started seeing all these shoes in there, and I was like, okay, well, why is there so many pairs of sasses? So somebody must have just got rid of all of their sasses, and they're all in like if you look at the bottoms of them, these ones may be a little bit more worn, but most of them are in really good shape. These are cool. These are kind of like the these ones are probably going to sell first because these ones are the patent crocodile or whatever you want to call it, the animal print, you know, the fox lizard animal, whatever you want to call it. So there's one pair. Oops. Then we have this pair. SAS is made in San Francisco, I believe. I think that's what the SAS stands for. San Francisco shoe. Something like that. I don't know. Something like that. But that's what the logo looks like. You'll see it looks like that too. And on the other side, there'll usually be... Let me see. So there's those. And on some of them, will have like there'll be like an animal. Like... So if you look at the bottom of them, they look like they were barely worn. The reason why I picked them all up is because they're all good size and they're all like brand new condition. All right, here's that pair. And sometimes you'll see that it's not an animal. It's just a guy working on a bench. He's like on a workbench. So they're made in America, which is a good thing. So there's one pair. There's 2 pairs. 3 pairs. Alright, guys. And there's 4 pairs. This pair's brown. There's 4. I'm going to get these all listed before I leave. Which means I got to get the glue going. I got to take the stuff off of them. Which one's that? There's that pair. Okay. These ones have the braid on. A lot of times you can see them, but there's a lot of imposters. There's a lot of brands that look like SAS. They'll have that stitching. They'll look exactly like these. They'll look like that on the bottom, and they'll be made by other brands like Hush Puppies or whatever. But they'll look just like these. But the SASs tend to sell very well. Every pair was $6. They were all $5.99, which is a really good price. They're almost always priced at that price. if you look them up, there's like 16,000 pairs of these listed. And I think there's like 3,400 pairs sold. There might be, I could be over exaggerating. It could be somewhere between 10 and 12,000 listed, but there's closer to 4,000 pairs sold. So they do sell. They don't have a huge sell-through rate, but they definitely sell. So if you price them right at like $30 a pair and charge shipping, they're definitely going to sell. So 6 into 30 is not bad, and hopefully these are going to sell quick for me. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are black. There's a black pair. And then last but not least, one more pair. These are brown. I think they're, yeah, these are brown. So all the price tag. They just put these out because the stickers are coming right off. These are like brand new. I'm just going to list them all like new. I'm not going to do new without box, new. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to list them all like new. These are like brand new. These ones actually look like they're new. Excuse me. All right, so we got 7 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 times 6 is $42 I paid for all of them. So, yeah, I should get my money back just on 2 pairs. So the other 5 will be all profit. So these actually have a sole inside. I'm going to take it out. I'm just going to take them out and throw them away. So somebody did wear them. Maybe they just didn't like them. These actually had a sole put inside of them. I'm going to take them and throw them away. And we are, yep, we're going to put some hand sanitizer on our hands, and then I'll throw them away. And I don't know, guys, you tell me. I think Sass is a really good brand. It's not a super great brand, but you know, it is okay, I guess. So just in case you guys want to take another look at that, there you go. That's Sass. And anyway, we're going to take the stickers off and get the goo gone. We'll take off this stuff at the bottom. That goo gone works for that also. That'll rub right off. Sometimes you can just take a baby wipe or something. It'll come off because they probably just put that stuff on there because they were just put out. So it was probably the same person that donated all of them. I'm guessing because I think they're all the same size. They're all like, I don't know if they're all the same size. I'm about ready to find out. I think they're all like a size 10 or something. They're actually my wife's size, but guess what? I don't think she's going to like those. I think she would rather have like Nikes or Reeboks or something. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I got work to do. I got to go. Anyway, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. And leave a comment if you guys want to. That's it. Peace. I'm out.